All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors unto our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, wa kasayim, wa barakim. Peace, mercy, and blessings unto all of you, Zakwani wa Akim, to the Bayab Shah Dawadah, to the hopeful elect. The true name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh, which means he exists or he's to be. The true name of the Son is Yahushai, which means he is the deliverer. All right, and we out here, the year, believe it or not, the year is now 2022. You know, which the apostles, they deemed it the year of the turning up of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, you go into that word, the definition of turn up, I believe it means to appear. You know, so there's a lot of things popping off according to prophecy. You know, there's talks of wars and rumors of wars between Russia and Ukraine by January 8th, because you've got Ukraine trying to join NATO, but Moscow is not having it, man. You know, so we just out here to do our job, you know, to push out this word, and Lord willing, out around Ratazah, you be edified, and the elect be sealed.
Which proves that Russia is not a part of the beast.
Right.
All right? For any of you out there, Russia is not a part of the beast in Revelations 13.
Right.
You got it, bro.
Yeah, Russia is actually the bear, the feet of the beast, man. Which that represents the end of how this system is going to be destroyed. You know?
Revelation 7 and verse 1, and after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners. I'm sorry for the top. Revelation 7 verse 1, and after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth.
Right, so the 4 angels, they're on the 4, you know, north, east, south, and west. All right, the 4 corners of the earth. Okay, when it says they're holding back the winds, it means they're holding back the destruction. Okay, because there's great destruction that's going to come to Babylon the Great, which according to the Bible, America is Babylon the Great. The word America means bitter, but also different parts of the world. So you got to understand that the whole earth is going to reel to and fro like a drunkard. So different parts of the Middle East is going to get hit with nuclear missiles, ICBMs. All right. So the angels have orders, man, to hold back the winds. The winds represent the destruction.
Right.
When you go into the book of Jeremiah, it speaks about a destroying wind.
Right. Which is always mentioned Judgment Day. Terminator 2 with Sarah Connor on the fence.
Yeah.
That was a destroying wind. And then the brother Kratazal used to always mention, I think it's the Knowing. With Nicolas Cage.
Yep.
You know? That's real.
Yeah, those are beautiful visuals if you want to get a visual of that destroying wind, man. Because when it happens, you know, that's why it says in Joel, all faces will be turned to paleness, because you can't outrun that blast from those nukes, man. You can't outrun the missile, you know?
That's why it says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth, you know?
Right.
And it goes on to say that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another.
Right. So no destruction is to be allowed to happen. Okay, the Most High gave his charge unto the angels, which the angels love to do the bidding of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, so they have orders, strict orders, to not allow nothing to happen until what?
It says, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels.
Right, that seal of the living God, you know, if you want to get real quick, Ezekiel 9 and 4. Yeah. Okay, because it speaks about set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry. You know, because this thing is for men. You know, women they're not going to understand this, man. It ain't for women. Yeah, now, of course, my bad. No, of course you have the few Akwatim out there, the few sisters, you know.
Yeah, the certain women.
the few certain women. But it tells you in Proverbs 8, unto the sons of men, unto you, O men, I call.
Well, I'm going to tell you it biblically, so we can cut the emotions out. It says that she's deprived of wisdom. And a man that is equated with wisdom is equated with grief. With much knowledge is much grief. So they haven't been given the knowledge and what we have, and that's why we're grieved as men. Okay? Like they say, ignorance is bliss.
Yep.
You see? So they're not, that proves that women are on a level. It's not a diss. It's just it's the order of things. You know, this is why women are a pillar of rest, because they don't go through the day-to-day struggle that a man has to ultimately go through, you know?
Well, they couldn't. They would bug out. Could you imagine women out here? They'll bug out, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
They'll get impatient.
Yep.
You You know, this is a man's job to be out here, and we out here in really it's winter.
Yeah.
You know, Lord willing, it's that dark winter.
Yeah.
You know, there's talks of blackouts. You know.
Yeah. This is Ezekiel 9:4, and it reads, "And the Lord said unto him," which you should start up, but you know, for time.
Go ahead.
Well, really, you'd have to go really kind of in 8. You know what I mean? Because it's an order the Lord gave an angel with the inkwell. You know what I mean? So the context of this account is orders that an angel has been given to go through the midst of Israel. Okay, and it says, "And the Lord said unto him, the angel, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem."
Right now, Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. Okay, because you need people to make up a city. Okay, if you take the people out of the city, then the city is what? Abandoned.
Yeah.
Okay, it's desolate. You know, so wherever the Israelites are, that's Jerusalem. See, right now we're in upstate New York. Guess what? We're in Jerusalem. You know, the two came out of One West, I believe, out there in Harlem. Guess what? The elders, they refer to it as spiritual Jerusalem. All right.
Well, that's why it says the saints in Ephesus, ye men of Galilee. Real quick one. Ezekiel 5:5, "Thus saith the Lord power, this is Jerusalem. I have set it in the midst of the nations and countries that are round about her."
There you go. You know, that's perfect. Yeah. You know, so wherever our people are scattered, that's pretty much Jerusalem. I believe there's another scripture that tells you the Lord dwells amongst the children of Israel. I think it's in Joel.
Yeah, Joel 2. Yeah, I am in the midst. Yeah. Ezekiel 9:4, "And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for..."
Okay, my bad, brother. Now, if you go into this word mark in the blue letter, the word there is the wa, which is a mark that makes you exempt from judgment. It's also that seal going back to Revelation. You know, the angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power, which ultimately, when you go to Revelation, the 14th chapter, is the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You know, which all around Ratazah, that's what we're fighting for, man. We're fighting to get delivered on those chariots, which the world calls UFOs.
And it says, "Set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof."
Now, what are some of those abominations? Some of those abominations are unrighteous decrees, all right? These M dates, these L downs, the oppression. We're sighing and crying for the oppression, man. All right, living paycheck to paycheck.
Hell yeah.
The food is defiled. You try to eat healthy. You try to drink the best water and things that you can, but it's still not good enough, man. Because everything out here is defiled, and then on top of that, you have to pay for it.
Yep, everything.
You can't leave your house without seeing the alphabet people, man. You try to go get some damn food. It's an alphabet person that works there, man.
It's a Homo sapien.
You know, right?
The 4-letter club. A little more.
Yeah.
It says 5, "And to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite."
Right. So when the destruction does get let loose, going back to Revelation 7, all right, this is what's going to happen to those people who are not sealed. It's simple, you know.
Yep.
It's a simple mathematical equation.
Yep.
All right, the 144,000, the 1/3, the great multitude, those will be preserved from the destruction. Now, of course, you're going to have brothers get apprehended. You're going to have martyrs. But hey, the scripture says that the dead in Yahushua shall rise first. So you have to think of it this way. There's no way that you can lose.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, you win-win. You know, real quick one. 2nd Ezra 8:3, "There be many created, but few shall be saved."
Can you start up?
Yeah, I'll stay with you. Yeah, you want me to just start at 1 real quick? Okay. 2nd Ezra 8:1, "And he answered me, saying, the Most High has made this world for many."
Right, this world was made for women, you
Yep.
know, to have a husband, side niggas,
Yep. Worship,
6 baby daddies,
Yep.
child support,
benefits.
the social media, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, you know, all these different dating sites.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
This world was made for Esau, the heathens,
The flesh.
the flesh, the worship of the flesh, carnival, all right, New Year's.
In the world of the flesh, the woman is king. You know? That's all. And that's another thing, too. All you're known for is a fake ass. You know? you know, of fake implants.
Well, it gives a whole new meaning to with your fake ass.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know, because these women, they have fake eyelashes,
Yep.
fake butts,
Yep.
you know,
They're fake themselves.
false hair,
Yep.
you know.
Yep.
She got
Mascara, makeup,
right, mascara, makeup, bipolar disorders,
filters.
filters. So she don't even know who she is.
No.
You know.
A push-up bras, you know, pants. Your body ain't even what it looks like.
Right.
They showed you that I'm gonna get you, sucker.
Exactly.
She threw her leg at him. You know, she threw her hair and he thought it was an animal. And that's you, man.
That's witchcraft.
That's y'all.
And so these people are they're witches, but
Yeah.
hey, this is their world.
Yep.
You know, we don't want to be a part of this world, man.
Nope.
You know,
Nope.
we're pretty much we're spiritually off grid.
Yep.
You know, we're here because we have a calling, which Lord willing we be chose. So we're going to give our diligence to make our calling and election sure.
That's right.
But other than that, we're not here, man.
Nope.
You know.
Nope. 2 Ezra 8:1, he answered me saying, the Most High has made this world for many.
Right. This world was made for people that like to sacrifice children. Fucking Bohemian Grove people worshiping Satan.
Yep. Pagans.
Niggas selling their soul to the Illuminati.
Pagan Roman Empire.
The world was made for rap niggas, futures.
And now it's a rap for niggas.
Right.
Rap the News just died.
That was a scoffer.
Yeah, he was an anti-Mashiach, you know? And now he's got to see Hawashai face to face, man. And shame, that everlasting shame is on him, you know?
All y'all about
Yeah,
that.
man.
And like the term of the year of Paternum of Yahweh Shem Shai, the judgments are going to increase. You know, more people of the elect are going to be sealed if they're not all sealed already. You see?
Yeah. Well, it says, I shall send fanners. Now that fire, when you turn on your stove, you know, you turn up the heat, right? So now we're cooking. You see? So that's what we're in the season of getting cooked.
Trimming your lamps,
Yep.
turning up.
Yep.
You know, those 5 wise virgins, they
Yep.
trim those lamps.
Yep.
Man. You know?
Yep. And it says, but the world to come for few.
Right, the world to come is only for the few chosen, elect men of Yahweh Shem Shai. Then of course you're going to have men, women, children, friends of the prophets, the vast 1/3, okay? But that's a few compared to how many people who are not going to make it. Of how many people who are going to be destroyed out here, man.
Verse 2, I will tell thee a similitude, Esdras, as when thou askest the earth, it shall say unto thee that it giveth much mold, whereof earthen vessels are made, but little dust that gold cometh of.
Right, so you have I believe it's what, the 49ers, the gold rush, right? Gold is a very precious, sought after item. You don't just find it. We dug up in there, chances are we're not just going to find any gold. You see, that's why it says one man among 1,000 of them be righteous, but the other are wicked.
Yep.
You see, so that gold represents the elect. It tells you in Isaiah, I will make a man more precious than fine gold. You see?
And it says, but little dust that gold cometh of, even so is the course of this present world.
Right, even the course of this present world. You know, there's only a few. Which the Lord, He's always only dealt with small numbers. You know, Gideon in the 300, Noah
And the 8.
You see, Sodom and Gomorrah, Lot and his 2 daughters. You know,
12 disciples.
12 disciples.
144,000 out of the sand of the sea, you know, sand of the earth. Isaac was told the stars of heaven, and there's only 144,000. Of course, the 1/3, the innumerable multitude, but you know, you get the gist of it, you know. And it says, there be many created, but few shall be saved.
Right, so the Lord created many people out here, right? But these people are in the same post-flood spirit. So that's those same souls that are coming back that are going to get destroyed in the second death, which is going to come through nuclear fire.
Yep. Back in Ezekiel 9:5, and to the others, which they had a movie called The Others with Sharon Stone, and they were demons, and they didn't know that they were dead to the end of the movie. And that's these people, they're the others. They're dead.
That's spiritual.
You know, that's very spiritual. They don't know. And they were in a house, and they thought that the house was haunted, but the people that they thought were haunting them were alive, and they were trying to get them out. You know, so that's what we're doing. We're alive. All right, we're alive, and we're done with the dead. You know, we're done seeing dead people. You know, we want to live.
Right.
What Big Pun say?
Right, I want to live, baby.
Man.
Right, you know?
It's dead out here. You brothers don't see You know, about 20 yards above us is fog, is death, fucking needles and drugs and riddled the streets. You know?
Derelicts.
Yeah.
You know, before the brothers came, I saw a guy, which I believe he was an Edomite. You know, he was just bugged out, screaming.
See? Wow.
You know, homeless.
I was driving the other street through here, and this Jake woman was sitting on the curb smoking crack, man. I was, that's fucking, excuse my, that's disgusting, man. And I'm not saying she's just, it's disgusting that that's normal here. And then Esau drives by in his Cadillacs and his tight ass suits, thinking shit's cool, man. And like the brother was saying off camera, I ain't never seen Christmas or New Year's like this. So now you gotta face the music, man. And the only music playing is the Lord's song. Oh, look at it's dead out here. But the Lord is singing, man.
You know, it's a wrap. The mirth is gone and they coming back, man.
Yeah.
All right, you ain't bringing that old flame back, man.
No.
You know, it's it for the whore, man.
Yeah.
You know, you had your fun with the whore,
yeah.
and now it's it.
The pleasures of sin for a season are over, man.
That passed.
The season ending injury.
And you people don't know what to do.
Yeah.
All right, that's why you popping mollies, perks.
Yeah.
You know, drinking fucking gallons of Henny.
Yeah.
Smoking 13 blunts.
Yeah.
And the shit ain't working
no.
for you no more, man. You know?
You can't get enough.
But we're comforted only by the word. That's all we need. The word and the brotherhood, the fellowship, we're content with that.
Yep.
Man. You know?
Yep. I was feeling down the other day, and I went into the Psalms.
Yeah.
You know, and I started reading, man. Through the Spirit, I got edified and uplifted. You know, and I just praise Yahweh Shemel Shai. You know, you read, man, when you feeling low, you read, you open this book, man, you get that milk. You know? We're still newborn babes. We're still growing, man. Don't get ahead of yourself. Yeah. We're still growing. We're young men. You know, you have certain brothers and sisters, they get edified and they may want to call us an elder. We're not elders, man.
Right, we're not elders.
You know, we're just young brothers and through the Spirit, fervent with a zeal, man. We out here fighting just like you. You know, we out here like, you know, like the Jake said, we out here eating top ramen just like you. You know, we you know what I mean? Like we in the struggle too, man.
We're in the trenches
too. Yeah, we in the trenches. You know, we not out here like these grand poopah purple suits and shit, acting like shit sweet. It ain't sweet. It's bitter out here. But we take it with our chin up. You know,
it's not us. It's the Spirit.
It's the water.
So we're not putting ourselves on the pedestal.
Nope.
So you shouldn't either. Even apostles are humble. They're very humble men. You know, when people say we worship them, we don't worship them.
We don't worship them. We honor them.
Because they deserve honor.
Yeah.
All right. Because if it wasn't for them, who would we be following?
Exactly.
The honor.
Exactly.
You see?
I went to HBK. They told me if I get a woman, I gotta bring her to them. Anybody say anything about that?
Right.
All right. Any of you mad at that?
Right.
You mad at the adultery and wickedness that these shepherds are doing our people? Oh, you say a little swear word, or you get on the woman and it's all hell breaks loose. That's why 2/3 gotta go, man, because you ain't ready for the nation to be built.
And that proves those strongholds, though. What we're doing right now is bringing down all the strongholds, man. And it's just crumbling like the walls of Jericho. Call all you how much
And it's so effed up. You Jakes now are like those who was it? Was it the Persians? Remember that when we were trying to rebuild, we had with Nehemiah, we had to build and have a sword.
Yeah, yep.
Fuck, man.
In that captivity.
Just before we started camp, I say, hey, brother, I'll watch your back, you watch mine. That's the Spirit.
Yep.
Don't we say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you watch my back, I'll watch. Because we gotta make sure, you know, we're in camera. You know?
Well, we're in that shield wall.
Exactly.
You know, but now we got our spiritual weapons. We got our shield of faith, the sword, the word.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. And I got a quick one for you in Jeremiah 1. I had a little more in Ezekiel.
Yeah, finish Ezekiel.
Okay. Okay. Okay, and if it comes out, okay. Because in Jeremiah it says, I'll make you as a brazen wall, and they can't fight against it, you know? But finishing off Ezekiel 9:5, and to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite.
Right,
Hakah means to smite, all right? So we also got to mention that. That's another thing. If you're teaching the scriptures as an Israelite, you need to let the other Israelites know that judgment's coming for the Israelites, not just Esau, okay? And it says, smite, let not your eyes spare.
Right, smite means to kill. All right, so it says the Lord, when the Lord comes back, the slain of the Lord shall be many. Right?
Right.
So many people are getting ready to die out here. Y'all don't get it, man. All right, but you know when you're going to get it? When your eyes wake up in the spiritual world. Like, damn, what happened?
Yeah.
You got fucked up, man. You got dragged down the street by the back of a truck. Troopers and fucking raped your whole family.
Damn.
all type of harsh judgment. It says many great miseries. Go ahead, brother.
And you know, I'm gonna say in the spirit, and you're gonna have these men saying, God's making me do this. You know, your God's making me do this.
They're gonna be mocking your ass too. They're gonna be making you sing rap songs.
Well, they
sing Cardi B now. Sing that WAP song now.
Let me see that WAP now. Right. You wanted to walk around and shake that ass. Remember he said, sing us while we were by the river, sing us a song of Zion. They're gonna be doing that, man. They're gonna be didn't you know Esau took the temple? So all this Hebrew and all these pictures and Most High Christ, they're gonna be knocking it off the wall. They're gonna be choking you out with your fringes and your garments.
They're gonna be getting you pants sagging, dread having niggas. All right, and they're gonna be saying who won't smoke now. Your people getting ready to be mocked out here, man. All right.
They showed you that in the first purge, man. They had remember when they were going through the house, bro. They had a spirit on them. They really emphasized that spirit, like the way they were moving, like you
the
thought
spirit of militant and the spirit of hatred for the tribes. Because in that movie it shows you the tribes. They tried to hide in the church, only a few escaped. That's the spirit.
And they went specifically to the church. Just to finish off for you, and it says, verse 6, slay utterly. Oh, the slayer, should we make mirth? So the angel, this angel is going to be on Esau. These angels are going to be on Esau, man. You think you're just going to see angels coming down and getting you? You're going to see men possessed, man.
They're going to be in the spirit to a point.
Like Elder Pascabar said, when you see a bullet, that's an angel walking that bullet and hitting you, man.
So bullets do have names.
It
was a guy eating on Thanksgiving. Guess what? Bullet came through the house. Got it. In the spirit world.
A woman pregnant, unloading her gifts from the baby shower. Got her. Okay? It says, slay utterly old and young.
Because you got some wicked ass elderly people out there, man. Wicked ass old women that been committing adultery all life. Now they're in church with those big ass hats. Big mama making all the pork, shrimp, crabs, talking shit.
Not my Jesus.
About everybody in the family.
Humming. Sliding her feet. Shit never left the ground.
Wicked ass grandpa.
Oh, big mama house. You got some of your mothers are men.
Well, the woman in our, now the woman has been set up as the head of, especially big mama. When she goes to the spirit world, nobody knows what the fuck to do, man. Your uncle's in prison, you'll never see that nigga.
And big mama ain't doing shit for the family, except feeding you more pork, more diabetes, more cholesterol.
Giving you all the juice from the serpent, telling you to follow what's on the news.
Fucking and Nutty Professor Hercules, he's all overweight. Nigga, he's flexing a fucking, excuse my language, he's flexing a ham hock, and she Hercules, They're mocking you. I'm tired of black culture, man. I'm tired of the red Solo cup. And if I see another nigga with 2 styrofoam cups in his hand, damn, bro. And they're getting rid of styrofoam too.
Well, in spiritual, they call it lean. The Most High gonna have your ass lean.
Lean like a lead. little more, it's like a little more. And it says, both maids and little children and women.
So a maid is a woman. It says little children, so that's babies. People who watch children,
monsters,
babysitters, if you will,
baby kids,
and women. So that means women, children, elderly men. It doesn't matter. The Most High is not the Most High is not a respecter of persons, man.
But the Pope just said that it's against God's law of persecuting women. I just read it this morning.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what the Pope said.
That's because the Pope is in the Queen of Heaven spirit. With his Dagon, he's got the fish head. They worship a Canaanite god, man. A
little more, and it says, but come not near any man. Oh, this proves why man's more precious, and he's gonna be a hiding place. But come not near any man, and we believe we're these men, man. You
gotta believe.
Humbly, we believe we're these men.
You gotta believe. Your faith has to be there.
You can't please him.
You can't please him without faith. What's faith? The substance of things hoped for,
the evidence of things not seen.
What did Paul say? We got to get that, brother. Paul said, "I fought a good fight."
You get your
precept, brother. And then you get that. And you done with that.
Just like 2 more lines. It says, "Become not near any man upon whom is the mark."
The mark there is the wah, which makes you exempt from judgment.
and it says, finishing off, and it says, and begin at my sanctuary.
Right, so the judgment beginning at my sanctuary, you can precept that to 1 Peter 4:17, right? Judgment shall begin at the house of the Most High.
Yeah.
Right? And Shalom, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai B'Hashem HaKadosh Baruch. To all you Akim out there, you know, you Akwakim that are tuning in, man.
Yeah, the church members.
You know, the church members.
Congregation.
Because the sheep need this. The sheep, you know, the sheep, I get happy when I see the video.
Me too.
And you get comforted, you be like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah. And there's a lot of brothers and sisters that continue to follow us, and those brothers and sisters aren't offended when we speak about wicked men or wicked women because they're not in that spirit.
Right.
You know, we actually do have sincere sisters that are out there, laboring in their stead.
And good in this wicked ass world called Lord.
And the young.
Good for you.
Yep. Good for you.
You know, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai loves you.
That's right.
You know, the sheep need to hear that. You need to keep fighting. You need to rebuke depression.
Yep.
You need to rebuke fear,
Yep.
doubt,
Satan,
anxiety,
the
your flesh.
Yeah.
You know?
And any you women out there that are single, the Lord's got a husband for you. Some of the brothers doing the work, they're going to be your husband. You know? The single brothers out there, hey, the Lord got everything, man. Don't allow temporal carnality of worrying. The Lord got it. You don't got to worry. What am I going to wear? What am I going to eat? Don't worry. You got a God now. You got your powers. Meditate on that. We are being introduced back to our God. Okay? We're being introduced back to our power.
Yeah, Lord willing, Yahweh Shai is the bridegroom and we're the bride. You want to be introduced as a chaste virgin, you know, pleasing unto our power. Man.
That's right.
You know,
a little more. It says, then they began at the ancient men which were before the house.
Woo. So that judgment, man.
Mighty.
So, hey, a lot of Israelites, you know, t-shirt fringe people,
Yeah.
they're gonna be getting cursed on, man.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, damn, you know.
Damn, homie.
Right.
You know, Mr. Officer of 50.
Right.
You know, Mr. Levitical priest. You know.
Mr. NWA.
Right. Mr. I rebuke Dr. Dre. Right.
Right.
All these guys, man. I'm telling you, the Lord is mocking you right now, man. The Lord's mocking you because He's not pleased with that. This is what the Lord's pleased with. Okay. Just coming out and teaching, man. Nothing glitz, no glamour, no trying to be seen of men. And the Lord got a spirit. We're not disenchanted because, where's the views? Where's the people? Where's the followers? We know in the spirit because the Lord has given us the spirit to know that.
Well, the numbers are wrong anyway. I don't believe those numbers.
Right.
You know, you can't trust these things.
Yep.
2nd Esdras 8 and verse 50, and it says, for many great miseries shall be done to them in the latter time.
Hey, misery loves company.
That's right.
Okay? Misery loves company. All right? So great misery is coming, and to their households.
Right.
This man Rap the News daughter and wife had to get on his channel because he's died. And what you think's gonna happen to them? Okay? If the husband was wicked, then his house is wicked. If the man is right, then his house is right. You see? Because a man that can't maintain his home is an infidel. Well,
and it goes on to say, because they have walked in great pride.
Right, and there, these people out here, man, they walk in great pride. All right, they have a sense of them being untouchable. Okay, well, you're getting ready to be touched, man.
right.
Okay, you're gonna be touched with the evil arrows of famine. Okay, little children are going to starve. Old men, pregnant women are going to get ripped up. You know, a lot of people, you're getting ready to be touched, man. Like the brother said, misery loves company. So you can expect the hearts of many to wax cold, just like it says in the prophecy. Okay.
That was it. This is the book of St. Jeremiah 51 and verse 1. It says,
And Jeremiah called hell with Jake, man.
Yeah.
Jeremiah called big hell with Jake. Hitting him, putting him in prison, burning his writings that Baruch wrote down. Jake called hell. Talk about the prophets are back, but the prophets ain't prophesied against wicked Jakes. Fuck out of here, man. The false prophets are back.
Well, the Lord allowed Jeremiah to escape to Egypt when Nebuchadnezzar and them came, man.
And he hit the ark.
And he hit the ark
in Mount Sinai.
In Mount Sinai, which hasn't been found.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna find that when the Lord comes back.
Esau said it's in Ethiopia. Yeah, keep digging. A little further.
Hey, the spirit. Hey, it was one man that touched it. I believe his name was Uzaf. He touched it and died.
Hell yeah.
So you think an Edomite could get near it? No, man.
Well, they made the movie Raiders of the Lost Ark because Esau's that raider, and they set the ark back up, or they found the ark, and when he opened it, all the Nazis got zapped. They all, if you brothers ever see Indiana Jones,
They show you the name in that movie too.
yep, on the cover, yep, on the medallion, and they all got fatality, man. And then there's also rumors that Esau tried to reconstruct the Ark of the Covenant, and some shit happened to him, man. You know?
Hey, call all y'all.
Yeah, call all y'all about
St. Jeremiah 51 and verse 1. Thus said the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind.
Right, that destroying wind is going to come from the nuclear destruction. Okay, because you see these nuclear missiles, they are your modern day bow and arrows. Okay, the silo and the nuke. When that nuke is launched from that silo, that's as if you're shooting an arrow from the bow, man.
Oh. Did you say bow, brother?
Bow.
Real quick, this is Revelation 6 and 2, and it says, I gotta start at 1. It says, and I saw when the Lamb opened one of the seals.
It was the lamb.
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
Yep, the acceptable sacrifice.
And Yahushua is worthy to be worshipped.
That's right.
All right. The scripture says that he had power over all flesh. You see? He out here, the Lord gave him power to forgive sins. You gonna tell me you ain't gonna worship someone like that?
The Lord made a covenant with him as Isaac. You know? So Yahushua is our father, man. He was Adam and he was Isaac. All right? And it says, open one of the seals, which the seals represent what? Hidden, not allowed to proceed. Like the mere fact if I say, what's 1082 divided by 6, take away 5? You can't know that because the Lord doesn't have our minds fully open. The reason we're not ambidextrous because we're not fully open. Some of us are left-handed, some of us are right-handed because there's certain things that aren't unlocked yet. Okay? So there are things that have been unlocked with this truth. Who's Esau? Who's the judgment? Who's Jacob?
But going back to the brother's dream, I believe it was the brother in the UK. He had a dream about the elders, Apostle Tahar, and the man, the tall man with the beard, the angel that knew him. Pretty much, the man gave him a suitcase full of jewelry. But that represented the truth, and he told him that he had everything that you can achieve in this flesh. The next stage will be to get the celestial body, man. You see, so we'll get all of these things, like the brother's saying, when we get translated, Lord willing.
Yeah. See? Yeah. Which translation, if I'm not mistaken, means a saint's life. I got to look it up. But those words, like translation, it goes into us. And it says, open one of the seals, and I heard as it were the noise of thunder, and one of the 4 beasts saying, come and see. And then my man Johnny Cash was in the spirit. He said, come and see. And I saw there's a man going around taking names. He decides who to free and who to blame.
Right.
Man, I gotta hear that later.
So you gonna tell me Yahushua don't deserve to be worshipped?
Come on, man.
Damn,
I'm afraid of Yahushua, bro.
That's offensive,
you know?
That's very offensive.
Yeah.
The Lord died for our sins, and you're gonna say we don't need to worship him.